What's good, everybody? And today we're going to be taking a look at the Honkai Star Rail 3.8 live stream. Now, I think it's important to note I've recently been on a journey to catch up with Honkai Star Rail and catch up with the Euphoria story. I've only done 3.0. I'm doing 3.1 tomorrow. It's going to be interesting. I'm going to get through it. But it seems like apparently I'm going to have a lot of time to do so and catch up. Because apparently 3.8 is going to be lasting 8 weeks. You heard that right. 8 weeks for Honkai Star Rail. Now, I'm gonna be honest, I'm not here to be like, Honkai Star Rail is dying, it's dead, trash game going to shit, everybody hates it, no one's gonna play this game anymore. I'm not gonna take that direction, okay? Here's what I'm thinking on my very quick initial thoughts. I genuinely feel bad for the fans of the game. I genuinely feel sorry for the fans of the game because they aren't going to be having much to do for those 8 weeks. And this is kind of like a cope. And I just kind of feel sorry that this is happening. And it's unfortunate that allegedly, speculatively, politics is getting involved with them to be able to release 4.0 in good fashion. And it may have to be changed completely, or it's delayed to let tensions settle between countries and politics. I don't really want to go too much into it right now, maybe a bit later. And, to see what is going on. So I genuinely just feel kind of like sorry for the fans of Honkai Star Rail because it's a long time. It's 2 months, over 2 months, okay? And that is a while. Arknight's Enfield might probably come out at that point. You know what I mean? Like, who knows what's going to be happening? And I'm just sitting here thinking, that's people, like, it's, the interest is gonna go, whoo, oh, like, it's going to go down. It's going to go down, and this is going to be probably the driest part that Honkai Star Rail has ever had, but that doesn't mean that it's dead, or the game is going to die. It just means it's in a slumber. Why does life slumber? Okay? Why does life slumber? Honkai Star Rail is basically going into hibernation as of right now, and we're going to take a look at everything that's going on, and I just think it's kind of, like, sad. I think it's kind of like sad. But yeah, so let's go and take a look at what is happening in HSR right now. And we're not gonna watch the whole thing. We're kind of gonna go and skip through it. All right. We're gonna skip through this, guys. Interastral Peace Corporation.
Can you still remember where this journey began? Penacony, the land of the dreams. Someone might have made you forget some critically important information. Your memory of Penacony is incomplete. A part of it has already been stolen. We could be watched if we met anywhere else. This is the only place where I can feel safe sharing secrets that should stay between us.
Dahlia. Oh my goodness.
The flame flickers ever stronger. This time,
who is she?
We're going to dig deeper.
Who is she?
Let us now go back to where it all began. Think of that girl who could neither enter dreams nor wished to wake. Why did she slumber with you?
It was a wish of the cosmos that set you in motion. And in the tale where you are the protagonist, the stars themselves will defy the destiny.
Why does life slumber?
Can I take your arm and awaken your memories?
Okay.
Even after paying such a heavy price, we only get one shot at this.
If embracing fate is also a form of resistance, then this time I shall embrace death!
Okay, memories are the prelude to dreams. Okay, I want to say something real quick. Remember the Duke and Ferda who Akarat off screen? She's part of the Annihilation Gang? Yeah, I'm aware. Here's the thing. After Penacony concluded, and before people were waiting for 3.0, we went back to the Lawfu, right? Do you guys remember? We went back to the Lawfu, and we did a bunch of stuff that we kind of like tied up some loose ends when we went back to the Lawfu, like with the prison and everything, we had it's kind of left my, it's been so long, but the wolf general, yeah, it kind of left my brain. And I kind of had a feeling that we would return to Penacony in some way, right? To bridge the gap between, you know, 3.0 and 4.0. So I assume everything here is as intended, as it was supposed to be. Kind of like how we went back to the Lawfu. This is all part of the plan. This has been all part of the plan, but they've just had to extend this plan so long. You know, because I actually did like going back to the Lawfu. The first half was really good, but the second half was kind of meh. It was kind of meh afterwards. But yeah, let's carry on. Let's carry on.
I'm your favorite streamer, Albert.
Long time no see, friends. I'm Robin. A pleasure to meet you all again. I'm Firefly.
I'm Constance. You may also call me the Dahlia.
Constance.
Welcome,
okay.
guest. Being together with you really reminds me of the time I spent producing this show in Penacony. And in this version, we two shall once again return to Penacony, the land of the dreams. The bustling avenue of sweet dreams, Glocky and his friends, the Chocolate Festival. Oh, it all seems like it was just yesterday.
But I can already feel that there's something completely different in today's show. Unlike before, it's eerie and full of mystery.
You're right. We've just seen a ton of images in that version trailer that didn't fit our memories.
Oh, totally. For example, there seems to be a lot more to Miss Firefly's trip to Penacony than what we already know.
The Dream Master, who hid behind the scenes
She
and
looks
only ever
really
showed
cool,
himself
though.
using a raven,
I will
also
say,
seems to have some...
the Dahlia, like, she looks really, really cool. I need to know how important she is for Firefly. What happened to Firefly? Is she going to send Firefly to astronomical levels? Like, is she the character that's going to uplift Super Break? Like, what is going
profoundly
on?
dark secrets.
Because I know Firefly kind of, like, fell off a cliff after 3.0 came out. Super Break fell off of a cliff. Is the Dahlia the attempt to, like, bring it back up? Is that what this is?
Something else I'm very interested in. That black
Ron May
Lamoth's Iron
replacement?
Cavalry Knight in the trailer.
Oh, dear.
What's that about?
Weird. I don't remember seeing any of this in Penacony. Was it so long ago that I'm starting to forget what happened?
Maybe your memories are indeed having problems. In truth, the Trailblazers' memories were incomplete despite being the heart of this storm. Some of their memories' most important parts have already been stolen.
She is giving Jade vibes.
Don't worry, I'm here to help the Trailblazer regain.
TLDR, she will allow Firefly to super break damage without breaking the
These
enemy.
memories.
Oh.
Awesome. With the Dahlia here,
what?
everything will be all right.
Oh?
What?
Do you two know each other?
Yeah, the Dahlia is super reliable. We wouldn't have been able to complete some missions without her.
Under the guidance of my abilities, the Trailblazer will piece together a more complete timeline for the Penacony story through recalling their memories.
Now that I think about it, there were indeed some loose threads that were never tied up in Penacony's story. And then my gathered guests, come, let us unravel this web thread by thread. Firstly, the story started with
The Astral Express receiving an invitation to join Penacony's Charmony Festival.
afterward, the crew's mission was
To find the legacy of the Watchmaker, father of Penacony, then answer the question of, why does life slumber?
after some
Why
fun
does life
The vibe of
slumber?
the story
People are going to be slumbering a lot for 8 weeks, bro.
The deaths of Firefly and
People are
Robin.
going to be going
Indeed.
under a lot
Looking
of
back,
goddamn slumber,
Did we
dude.
miss anything? For example, who killed Robin?
Back then, Sunday had believed that Gallagher was the culprit, since Gallagher was the one who instructed Sleepy to cause multiple disappearances in the Sweet Dream.
But I must also remind everyone that Gallagher never admitted responsibility.
Could it have been someone else?
But it was actually thanks to such misfortune I managed to reach Dreamflex Reef and uncover deeper truths. So the goal of that hidden operator is truly elusive.
That's definitely suspicious. Let's move along with the story for now. As we continue to investigate Penacony, we learn the truth. The ones behind all the chaos weren't the family at all, but the surviving members of the Order.
That's right. My brother and Mr. Gopherwood, that is, the Dream Master, tried to drag Penacony into Anna's dream to manifest an eternal paradise.
To think that the bright visions of a 7-day holiday crumbled to dust! It truly breaks my heart.
As for the Dream Master of Penacony, I heard that his body was destroyed in an accident, and he could only continue his existence in the Sweet Dream.
It's been so long since he put himself in the limelight like this. It's quite unusual. What kind of secrets will this end up exposing?
It seems that Enna's dream wasn't as simple as it seemed, and the Dream Master's machinations in the dreamscape were more deliberate than we thought.
Either way, everyone still worked together to shatter the plot of the Order worshippers. And in the end, we got our happy ending. Right?
Well, at least for a certain person, the
But
ending was a little different.
You mean?
I've been meaning to ask for a while. Miss Firefly was all curled up in a medical cabin in the Myriad Celestia video released earlier. It feels like her entropy loss syndrome was getting worse.
Yeah, and Silverwolf even said the rest is up to her now. It's not looking good. What exactly are we missing here?
Firefly's dying. Firefly's no, not wife.
Let's take a step back. Firefly once told us that Elio's script said she would face 3 deaths in Penacony. Later on, Firefly walked toward her own battlefield after sending the Trailblazer off to the final stage, only to reappear before us on the Radiant Feldspar without a scratch. But we know nothing about what happened between these 2 events.
If everything is as we remembered, then why is Miss Firefly having such a crisis after leaving Penacony?
Also, what exactly did the 3 deaths in the prophecy mean?
The Trailblazer really doesn't have to know about all this.
The meaning of truth.
I thought we already resolved this. Okay. This seems like a very, like, backdoor way in of trying to open up more plot. Like, a little bit. Like, it seems like almost retconning slightly. Because I'm pretty sure this was already resolved. This does feel a little bit like a retcon for the sake of, like, trying to get more story in.
Is never about knowing the truth itself. It's about what people gain in their pursuit of the truth and how they'll face the truth. Isn't that right? In version 3.8, I'll be joining the Trailblazer to experience the story through Firefly's eyes. How she initially entered the dreamscape, how she met us during the story, and what battlefield she must face. All these questions will be answered one by one.
Because, yeah, we didn't get the full perspective of Firefly while we were at Penacony. Like, she was already there by the time we got there. So I guess this is going to be seeing a lot more of everything from her perspective. I guess that's what this is. This is another way to make Firefly the main, almost like the main character again, and re-see it from her perspective and actually pinpoint exactly what the prophecies were doing. That's what I'm getting from this.
That's right. Firefly's exploration of the dreamscape was also far deeper than what we remembered. As we follow her footsteps, the family seat of power, the dream of Gnawing Oak, will also surface from memories. It was once part of the Dewlight Pavilion, but has long since been abandoned and sunk into the unknown depths of the primordial memory zone. The oak trees growing wild and the derelict buildings combine to paint a rather oppressive scene.
This looks like shit. I'm sorry. This looks... Okay, I'm not trying to be a dick on purpose or anything like that. This literally looks like a fucking World of Warcraft Burning Crusade Hellfire Peninsula looking like assets. I'm literally not kidding. This looks like World of Warcraft Burning Crusade expansion assets. I shit you not. I shit you not. This looks bad. This looks visually fucking terrible.
Even I have never seen this place. Did Mr. Gopherwood bury his secrets here?
This genuinely looks like fucking shit.
It does look very different from the solemn and dignified Dewlight Pavilion we know.
Mm-hmm. Venturing deeper.
And just like, it's all just like reused assets covered in like shrubbery.
Will show us a giant cocoon floating before the stately stained glass windows.
A cocoon? Could this place have some...
It's supposed to look like fleshy. It's literally just like fleshy.
something to do with the propagation?
But it looks like an MMO from 10 fucking years ago.
Definitely possible. We know that Firefly used to belong.
You're used to WoW and other games' quality. HSR is as clean as ever. Okay, Fujiyama, I feel like this entire time you've been in my stream today, you have been like purposefully disagreeing with literally everything. Did bro wake up on the wrong side of bed today? Did bro wake up on the wrong side of bed? Everything that's being said, you're going, no. Like, is there a problem? Is there a problem?
to the Glamoth Iron Cavalry before joining the Stellaron Hunters. They were weapons produced by the Republic of Glamoth to fight against the propagation swarm. Soldiers with similar faces woke up in their incubators, and their short lives would be entirely spent fighting the swarm.
What a tragic destiny.
Firefly will face her past in this dreamscape. She will encounter an old friend, the other Glamoth Iron Cavalry knight in the trailer. Harbinger of Death, Swarm Nightmare.
That's odd. The Glamoth cavalry disappeared with the swarm's end, never to be heard from again. Where did this warrior come from? And why did they appear in Penacony, a place far from the front lines?
And from the looks of it, this fight...
Same old quality? I don't know. HSR can look way better than that. I really don't know about you. Like, if you think that Honkai Star Rail has always looked like this, I don't know what to tell you. There are so many patches where it looked far better than this. I think that's just an objective truth. This is the worst looking area I have ever seen for Honkai Star Rail. Like, you saying that this looks the same as all the others, I think is wildly disingenuous. Because there are so many others that look way better. Like, almost any of them look better.
It's here. It does.
Soldiers with similar faces woke up in their incubators, and their short lives would be entirely spent fighting the swarm.
What a
Lawful looked
tragic
worse?
destiny.
I disagree.
Firefly will face her past in this dreamscape. She will encounter an old friend, the other Glamoth Iron Cavalry knight in the trailer. Harbinger of Death.
Like, between 2.0 and 3.0, when we went back to the Lawful, they gave us a whole new area with the fucking prison. And that area looked fucking sick. I thought that area looked actually, like, kind of cool. And they seem to put effort into it. This just looks like reused assets with fucking shrubbery over the top. That looks like a mess. Like, it doesn't look good.
Mare.
That's odd. The Glamoth cavalry disappeared with the swarm's end, never to be heard from again. Where did this warrior come from? And why did they appear in Penacony, a place far from the front lines?
And from the looks of it, this fighter doesn't seem to be a friend.
And without further ado, allow Albert to provide you with more intel about them. As a fellow Glamoth Iron Cavalry knight, Harbinger of Death, Swarm Nightmare fights in the same way as Sam. They ignite the battlefield and sweep up enemies in a firestorm.
The Iron Cavalry's gear is indeed...
Oh, it's a Sam reskin. I understand context-wise and lore-wise. I 100% context-wise and lore-wise, but like, it's just a skin.
very interchangeable, including the weapons mounted onto our armor.
Okay, there's a little bit more.
Is that after using the ability
There's a
Gene
bit more to
Duplication,
it.
this Iron Cavalry can summon Juvenile Sting.
The swarm?
Like, I understand, but like, they gave us like Hule. They gave us Hule between Penacony and Forest. Hule was like really fucking cool.
Juvenile Sting has many functions. It coordinates with the Iron Cavalry Knight in launching follow-up attacks, and also charges.
Also, I just don't like the fucking swarm. I don't like the swarm. I don't like the propagation. I find it so boring. Like, genuinely, I find it so fucking boring. I hate it. I hate these fucking insect fucks. I just like, I'm like, nah.
Once the Iron Cavalry Knight finishes charging,
Like, it's so boring. We've seen it so many times. Like, so many fucking times. Like, I'm just over it. Wish the swarm had other bug design. Yeah, it's the same fucking bugs for years. It's the same bugs for years.
it'll immediately take action and use the powerful ability Primordial Tide Swarm of Death.
Like, I'm tired of like all these gacha games reusing fucking assets for their bosses when they could like do something a little bit different. Like, I wish they paid more, like, as much attention to their bosses and boss mechanics as they do the characters they try to sell you every patch. Like, they put effort into characters because they try to sell them to you, but you're trying to sell people a story too. Like Woowa did it too with Full Sovereign in 2.8. I'm not giving Woowa a free pass on this. Wuthering Waves also included Full Sovereign for a 2.8 boss, which is so fucking dumb. That was so dumb. Like, why do we have to do that? Why? It's so lazy. Like, why the fuck? It doesn't make any fucking sense. It's so dumb. Okay, these games stop doing it. Like, you just, it's not that hard. Yeah, it's not. War is not exempt from this fucking issue either. It's bad. Can we just stop? Can we cease? Can we like move on?
Sounds like we need to prioritize eliminating Juvenile Sting to come out on top against this foe.
That's true, but it's also easier said than done. After the Iron Cavalry Knight summons Juvenile Sting, it will apply the rapid evolution state to the Sting. Allied characters.
I think it actually makes sense to the story, but that's just a theory I have for the time being. If we're talking about because it was like a Leviathan like resonance thing, they said in the story that it wasn't even connected to the Leviathan, this frequency they went to explore. So I'm not going to accept anything. There is no excuse. Oh, but there's a theory. Why is it a story? No, there is no excuse for why this should have happened the way it did. There's zero excuse where we get just literally the same fucking boss. They didn't even reskin the false sovereign. They just changed his fucking name. Yeah, at least this is reskinned to some extent.
Cannot deal crit damage when attacking targets that are under the rapid evolution state.
Then what should we do? It'll be much more difficult to defeat Juvenile Sting in this case.
Not to worry, we've got ways to fight back. When the Iron Cavalry Knight summons Juvenile Sting, we can select one character and their summons to immediately take action and enter the Nemesis state. Any characters and their summons...
Yo, Gilbo, thank you for the sub, brother. Thank you so much. Appreciate you, man.
In the Nemesis state, can ignore the enemy's rapid evolution state.
Please save the state for me whenever possible.
Wait.
Can to immediately take action, and Cavalry Knight summons Juvenile Sting. We can select one character and their summons to immediately take action and enter the Nemesis state. Any characters and their summons in the Nemesis state can ignore the enemy's rapid evolution state.
Please save the state for me whenever possible.
In other words, we need to get the most out of the Nemesis state and quickly get rid of all Juvenile Stings.
That's right. When all summoned Juvenile Stings are eliminated, the Iron Cavalry Knight will dispel gene replication and take more damage. Take this chance to dish out some heavy damage.
Thank you for this intel, Mr. Albert. As for why...
It's just like another way of breaking an enemy. It's a different mechanic. It's a different mechanic on breaking the enemy. That's what this is. That's literally all this is. This is a what thing do you have to do to get the enemy into a position where you could deal damage to it?
The dream of Gnawing Oak looks so dilapidated, and what my past comrade has to do with this dreamscape?
All that will be revealed as the Trailblazers' memories return.
What's more, it'll also reveal the meaning behind the Trailblazers' recovery of this memory. Perhaps it'll interfere with the path of finality's direction. Or perhaps it'll help you say a better farewell to a friend.
Oh, don't do this to me. I don't want to say farewell to anyone.
All right, then we'll take a break, and we'll be back before you know it.
We're already halfway through the 8-week-long patch, guys. We're halfway through the 8-week-long patch.
Child. A conflagration that burnt the Everflame Mansion to cinders made her miss out on Penacony stage. Memories scattered like ash, or the truth slumbered in destruction. Now, come with us to unveil the Dahlia's mysteries.
Holy boobs, bro. Her wabs are massive. Did she stroke her own boobs? She does. She strokes her own boobas.
The Dahlia first showed herself in the ceremonious
She's
declaration
crazy.
of war made by the Everflame Mansion against all factions present in Penacony. Duke Inferno and his children made declarations that they will prepare this beautiful dream to welcome its new masters from Vitora. Then, as luck would have it, they ran into Acheron. Plans that Duke Inferno prepared were abandoned before they even began.
Yet even so, I still
I'll be real, I'm not massively sold on her design. She has boobas and thighs and she has a cool face, but I actually don't really particularly care about her design that much. Yeah, it's kind of like, I'm not really feeling it. I might have to get her because I have a Super Break team. So I have Firefly, so I might have to grab her, but yeah.
As Duke Inferno's daughter, Lady Constance's target was the Remembrance. Does that mean her powers are also related to that path?
Indeed. I am currently a cremator with the ability to enkindle
I am currently creaming.
and fabricate memories. Do you remember how Albert just ran over here and declared that he'll be promoted with a pay raise, as well as being moved to a key project as the host?
You don't have to mention that, boss. Didn't you make that decision yourself?
Really? Who knows?
When did she become Albert's boss?
Duh. Wait, something's wrong.
I see. What a perfect demonstration of these abilities.
All I see is a heartbreaking betrayal.
A little optimism might be wise. What if the information ends up being real?
I can't even tell what's real anymore. Anyway, we know that the Dahlia's power involves fabricating non-existent memories. And Acheron never showing up. The Dahlia's a poet in Penacony would have been Black Swan from the Garden Recollection, right?
Black Swan. That name takes me back. We have a long history, you know.
Oh?
I feel like Black Swan has a long history with every woman. Am I crazy? Am I out of place for saying that? I think Black Swan has a relationship with every woman in this fucking game.
Were you two good friends?
It's hard to describe our relationship with simple words like good or friends. Ours is a game of competitive cooperation. But if the chance arises, neither of us would hesitate to set a trap for the other. So, compared to good friends, we're more like...
Good frenemies.
Correct. Or maybe we're fair weather friends. We once worked together in the Garden of Recollection, and are both privy to some secrets about the other.
Garden of Recollection? Aren't you a member of the Annihilation Gang?
Oh? Didn't I say that I too was a memo keeper once upon a time? I betrayed the Remembrance and the Garden due to some differences in our ideals.
Oh, we got a she's a naughty gal. She's a naughty gal.
Earlier still, I was also walking the path of destruction, only to betray it as well.
So she betrays everything. She cannot be trusted. She's a cheater. She's a cheater. She's a cheater, bro. She's a fucking cheater. She will cheat on you. Don't make her wife, she will cheat.
These traces made of golden blood are the marks the destruction left on me. Now I walk the universe as a cremator, as well as a child of Duke Inferno, who ruled the Everflame Mansion in the Annihilation Gang.
A child of Duke Inferno. Wait, is she actually like a literal child of Duke Inferno? She got the horns and a tail. Wait, is she actually a child? That's crazy. How old was Duke Inferno?
Aren't you switching between jobs a bit too quickly?
Also, we need more Duke Inferno lore. Come on, can we get more Duke? Like, what the fuck, bro? She came from his, okay.
What a dangerous woman.
Well, I know he's dead, but I wish, like, we had some more about it. Like, that would have been really fucking cool. Imagine if he was a boss. That would have been fucking sick. Like, that was, like, the biggest misplay they've ever done, is not making him, like, a boss for something.
She keeps switching between the destruction and the remembrance.
Then does that mean she's betrayed the Everflame Mansion as well? Has she discarded the identity of Duke Inferno's child?
We have law, we made him into a relic set. That's not good law! That's not good law! That's not good! No, I don't like that! I don't like it!
Too?
Who knows? Perhaps the truth has long been scattered to the wind, along with the ashes of memory. But in Penacony, the truth and the memories that were lost hold special meaning not only for the Trailblazer, but for me as well.
Indeed. During the Story of the Virgin 3.8 finality mission, the Dahlia will help us regain the cremated memories and complete the entire Penaconian Trailblazing expedition. For those whose memories of the story have grown a bit hazy, this is the perfect opportunity to revisit it and gain a deeper grasp of what really happened. Now, let's take a look at what powers are wielded by this otherworldly lady, someone who has graced so many different factions.
Good. I'm a fire character following the path of nihility. I allow my team to deal super break damage before they break the enemy.
Huh?
That's fucking insane. That's insane. It's also crazy that Rapper isn't in this patch. Like, she's the other, like, super break DPS. Why the fuck isn't Rapper here?
Using my skill, I'll unleash a gloomy zone. While the zone lasts, toughness reduction dealt by allies can trigger super break damage even before the enemies are broken.
That's fucked up. Rapper equals ninja equals Japan, bro. I'm just, no one cares. Firefly is the most popular break character. Yeah, but it just makes sense to have Rapper here too. It just makes sense to have her here too. A 5 pre-breaking unit. Yeah, this is insane. This is insane.
Also, while allied teammates are in the zone, their weakness break efficiency will increase.
Oh, so she buffs your weakness break, and you're able to deal super break damage straight away. That's a lot. That's a lot. That's a lot. That's a lot. That's huge. Like, that's like massive. That's literally massive. So what use is Ruon Mei now? Wait, no, but what is the point of Ruon? I guess Ruon Mei still has like a place somewhere. But like what happens, like where does Ruon Mei fit into any team now? I guess you use her. Yeah, you just use her like if you don't have, she's now relegated to like general support unit. Like if you have a missing support, you just like throw her in. Is that what she's relegated to now? Like just I don't know, I need to support fucking Ruon Mei. That's what it is, right? No, that's Tribby. But if you don't have Tribby, you just fucking throw Ruon Mei. I guess that's what happens.
Sounds like she'll be a great partner for teammates who are good at dealing super break damage.
That's right. At the start of a battle, I'll automatically invite a teammate to become dance partners together. After either of the two dance partners attacks an enemy target, they'll additionally deal 1 instance of super break damage based on the toughness reduction dealt by this attack. After the other dance partner launches an attack, I'll also follow their steps and unleash a follow-up attack
so she does follow-up too. She does follow-up as well. Oh shit.
Deal bounce damage to the enemies.
And as the moonlight falls, the Dahlia sweeps onto her stage.
My ultimate applies every dance partner's type weakness to all enemies and lowers their defense.
Oh, in other words, Lady Constance and her dance partner would both be able.
So you could put the weakness type of your main DPS onto everybody, break them, and oh my god.
To reduce toughness and fight with greater ease.
That's right. And the damage dealt by my ultimate will be distributed evenly among all enemies.
Here's another hint. The Dahlia's trace allows allies to increase their speed when they implant a weakness onto enemy units. And if a fire character triggers this effect, they even regenerate a certain amount of energy.
Okay, so she's literally the Firefly support. Okay, so she's literally just specifically for Firefly. Literally only Firefly. Literally only Firefly this benefits from, I guess. Who is Linkshot also fire? Is Linkshot also fire? Okay, so Firefly and Linkshot. Very specifically, you get an ER regen. That's wild. And fuck you. Yeah, so this is the fire super break. That's crazy. The mono fire team, yeah, like that's wild. That's a mono fire super break. That's fucking crazy. This is gonna do a shit ton of damage now. She also makes Ruon Mei F tier. Yeah, I know she replaces Ruon Mei. It's just that's a lot. It's a lot. Mono Quantum has been beaten by Mono Fire. Goodbye, Ruon Mei.
Lastly, I will create a special dimension when using my technique. Enemies in the dimension will not actively initiate attacks against ally targets. After entering combat with enemies in the dimension, I'll immediately initiate—
I feel like... Okay. Is this gonna be a thing where, like, if you don't have this super break team... Like... Okay, let me just go from a new... If you're a new player playing Honkai Star Rail for the first time, and you, like, have, like, Firefly, or you pull Firefly, it's kind of pointless unless you pull, like, all the others now. Like, how much more difference? Like, I just want to see like how much more difference this team is compared to like all the others. Like, that's really what I want to know. How much of a step up is this team to like the 3.0 teams versus like its previous like iterations? And how many of these characters would you need to get in order to be able to get like a team that can handle a lot of stuff? That's what I want to know. And what's going to change? You could use Hibiko's Super Break with the Dahlia. Okay, that's cool. Funny you should say that. All of 5-5 Folk You and Linkshaw are all rerunning. That's what I mean. Like, if you're someone who's gonna start investing into a Super Break team, like, how far would you need to go? Someone needs to make that video. Mr. Pokey needs to make that video. Like, you want a Super Break team? Here is who you should get first and why. Someone needs to make a step-by-step guide on how to build your Super Break team. The most efficient way to build your Super Break team as a new player. Could someone make that video, please? I think that would be really cool and informative. Can someone make that?
The zone for my skill and deal super break damage to enemy targets.
So dangerous, yet so captivating. This combat style is truly fascinating.
Yeah, that's the magical allure of Constance. And now, it's time for a special message. Let's take a listen.
I feel like it's not worth, if you're a new player, not worth creating a Super Break team and just filling in gaps of team metas. It's not really metas. I like to call it archetypes. And just focus on building out archetypes you already have. That's how I kind of see Honkai Star Rail, is just like add to what you already are building, right? And don't build a new archetype if they're like reruns or there's new characters. Just add to things you already can grow on. And that's kind of how I see it.
Dear Trailblazers, version 3.8 will last for a total of 8 weeks.
Amethyst!
As such, this version's content will have additional adjustments. Firstly, in the newly added version event.
Oh, what did he say?
It's time for a special message. Let's take a listen. Dear Trailblazers, version 3.8 will last for a total of 8 weeks.
That's a long time. That's a long time.
As such, this version's content will have additional adjustments. Firstly, in the newly added version event, Trailblazers can obtain tokens by consuming Trailblaze power. Based on the number of tokens, Trailblazers can obtain Stellar Jades and
2
self-modeling
months.
resin. Tokens can also be used to win bonus rewards. And that's not all. Version 3.8 will feature the double reward events Laner Fisher, Realm of the Strange, and Garden of Plenty. At the end of 3.8, there will also be a new phase of Apocalyptic Shadow. Not to mention the 3.8 version banners are a little special. In version 3.8's first phase banner, Trailblazers can acquire the limited 5-star character, the Dahlia. The limited 5-star light cone, never forget her flame, will also have a boosted drop rate. Additionally, the limited 5-star character Firefly and the limited 5-star light cone, Where About Your Dreams Rest, will return. Now, in version 3.8's second phase banner, the limited 5-star character,
Fuck you!
and Lingshaw will simultaneously return. As
Fuck
the limited
you!
5-star light cones, Long Road Leads Home, and Sent Alone stays true. And finally,
I'm sorry. I remember when Fuck You and Linkshaw came out. I always felt like they look so similar. Am I crazy? Fuck You and Linkshaw just look really similar. Sue me.
due to the version extension, there will also be a third phase banner. This banner will see.
Why are they rerunning Aglaia again? Isn't this like her third rerun or something? Wait, am I crazy? I'm pretty sure she always has a fucking rerun. Where's Rapper? Why not? Why? I don't know. Why did it just for Cyrene? Like, I guess, but damn.
The return of the limited 5-star characters, Dahlia and Sunday, as well as limited 5-star light cones, time woven into gold, and a grounded ascent. For more details, Trailblazers should keep their eyes peeled for further informational announcements. Up next, let's take a look at other events appearing in version 3.8. And now, or maybe it was a long time ago, or was it a short while ago, the Chrysoso Wu Championship is about to begin. As a special guest, the Trailblazer will lead their own little chimeras as a chimera trainer and form a powerful team that will charge toward the championship. The mission of the chimeras in this Chrysoso Wu Championship is no longer dealing with daily tasks in Akama, but to defeat opponents in battle. But Please don't be alarmed, everyone. We know what we're doing. We guarantee that no chimeras will be harmed in this competition. It's worth noting that the participants in this championship are the Crassos Air heroes, and they'll help the chimeras in their own ways. The Trailblazer can invite the heroes as participating friends, and every Crassos Air has
I'm sure this is very
chimera
cute.
companion.
I'm sure this is very, very cute,
Crassos Air's
guys.
chimeras have developed
Don't be mean.
personalities
I'm sure
much
this
like
is
their
cute.
trainers.
For example, this master cat thief who snatches away enemy chimeras the moment battle begins. She's clearly inherited Cypher's tricks.
They're so cute. I wish I could keep one. Oh, they're as cute as the origami birds. I'm gonna become a loyal fan of the chimeras too.
And more chimeras are waiting. After picking a trainer, you need to form a dedicated team for them. During combat, the Trailblazer can purchase various chimeras from the
They
store.
look
Having identical ones
cute.
grants them
They look cute
experience,
enough.
allowing them to level up and become even stronger. There is also special equipment on sale that can be used to enhance your chimera friends. Build your ultimate team using each trainer's and chimera's unique abilities, then set out to conquer the world.
Oh, splendid!
Apart from the tournament that progresses with the story, the event will also have a challenge mode where you can fight Crassos Airs or your friends. The Trailblazer can actively initiate a challenge.
Multiplayer,
or they can
let's
set up a defending
go.
lineup and wait for challengers to fall into the trap.
Give
Together
the
with
dog
chimeras, I'll end
steroids.
all conflicts in this world.
Give the puppy steroids.
Isn't
Make
this
him
supposed
rip.
to be a relaxing and laid-back event?
If your blood's already boiling and you can't hold back any longer, you can always try the event Remnants of Twilight. Within the Garden of Life, a strange scroll has surfaced. Its pages are filled with the epic legends of heroes who once stood against formidable foes.
Formidable foes immortalized into
I could
epics.
bully people while
They never fail to
cosplaying
make my heart
Captain
race.
Cabinetz.
The event has 5 different combat stages with unique mechanics in each stage.
Some stages will turn characters into merpeople to fight against the enemy, while other stages only need you to bring healing characters to ensure victory.
That's right. You'll probably have a hard time passing the challenges if you stick to your usual
Interesting.
approach. For example,
it's
in the
just like a
stage
boss
Synergy
rush
Duo,
sort of-
our characters
sort of
must
thing.
split into 2 teams and engage in simultaneous battles against the bosses, Dark Duelist and White Guard. If one of 2 bosses is defeated, but the other is still standing, the defeated boss will be revived on their next action.
In other words, we need to try defeating the 2 bosses at the same time.
If the 4-person team is split into 2 and fights separately, then the lineup also needs to change accordingly. It might be better to allocate a damage dealer for both battlefields.
That's right. The charm of this event lies in how to figure out a breakthrough under this brand new mechanic.
And after you pass easy mode, there's also hard and nightmare modes waiting for you.
Combat is fun.
This sounds interesting.
Additionally, the Divergent universe will be updated in version 3.8, featuring new equations, curios, and weighted curios.
Protean
The synchronicity
hero.
level cap will also increase to level 120 with an exclusive avatar reward.
And a brand new adventure mode, Balloon Bonanza, has also been added.
Oh, a new mini-game?
Exactly. The main objective is to attack and change the color of every balloon on the field. Once they're all the same color, they'll disappear. The more rounds of balloons you clear within the time limit, the greater the rewards you'll earn.
Doesn't
Okay. That's sad. Okay, this one's sad. Okay, this is
that mean some characters' techniques will be able to attack a whole lot of balloons at once?
But that might also get rid of the right colors.
I can already
oh god.
see how flustered some people might get.
And of course, let's not forget our old friend, the gift of Odyssey.
Always present and never giving you up. Check in for 7 days to get 10 Star Rail special passes.
And with that, our special program is fast coming to a close. In Penacony, where sweet dreams never end, many riddles were revealed in the tide of memories, patiently awaiting the arrival of the Trailblazer.
No, that's a whole new character, Chad. That's a whole new character.
See you in the next program. Albert, clocking off.
Thanks for tuning in, everyone.
Bye-bye.
Version 3.8 will last for 8 weeks. Please follow the official announcements for more information. I feel like this would have been totally fine if this was a normal length patch. Genuinely, I feel like this would have been like legitimately okay if it was a normal length patch. But the fact that it's 8 fucking weeks The fact that it's 8 fucking weeks, this is like, it's unprecedented. Like, I feel like if they knew this was going to be 8 weeks, they would have added more stuff. There's no way they would have allowed this to happen with this many things if like this whole shit wouldn't have happened, right? There is definitely an issue going on with 4.0, and we could speculate, right? That's all we could do. Either they're not ready with 4.0 and they need more time. That could be something that generally happens. Secondly, it could be the political reasons that are going on between China and Japan, and obviously Hoyo being very tied to the CCP. This is just a fact, okay? September 2021, Shanghai MiHoYo Network Technology Company Limited got promoted from party branch to party committee under the Chinese Communist Party CCP, and MiHoYo and its properties, Genshin Impact, and by default things like Honkai Star Rail, are seen as cultural exports, right? And if they are making 4.0 in line with like Japan related cultural influences, the Chinese government might be like, hey, let's maybe not do this or delay this or take a step back, and there is control over this company. And because of that, they're going to probably have to... This is all speculative. I don't know. I do not hold the truth or the candle. I could only shine light on what might be happening. And that's probably why things are getting delayed. And I think it's you know, it's really unfortunate. And I'm sure the fans of Honkai Star Rail are going to feel very let down. I'm sure the staff as well at HoYoverse feel really frustrated. I'm sure they don't want this to happen. I can't blame HoYoverse for this necessarily, but we can look at the top-down leadership and be like, it is decisions of the top-down leaders, right? You've got Dahlia, you've got the other Yin Chunbo, right? All these people at the top of HoYoverse who decided to make these alliances and decided to get this involved with the government and stuff like that. I don't know, but the actual staff at HoYoverse, I feel bad for them that they're not able to put out the work that they want to. You know what I mean? This is a top-down issue, and it's just interesting we don't have any of these kind of issues like in other games, like Wuthering Waves, for example. So it just goes to show how big this just goes to show how big of a company HoYoverse is and how much of an asset they are to the government. That is insane. They have so much influence. They have so much influence that China allegedly, speculatively, feels, you know, the need to oversee a lot of what is going on. And I just feel sorry for the fans who, you know, have to deal with this and all that stuff. So yeah, guys, make sure to like, comment, and subscribe, all that good stuff. I'm going to be playing through the Euphoria story, as I have been throughout these next number of weeks. So I will be catching up. This is the perfect time for me to catch up. So come and join in my streams, come hop along. I appreciate you all. Make sure to like, comment, and subscribe. I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye.
Twitch.tv/Captain Cabinetz, Captain Cabinetz.